Hello, Shorty. Welcome into another unseasoned episode. Shorty playing Russian overhaul games. I see you, prosthetic brain. Welcome in. It's Saturday, bitches. Olympus. So we have more Olympus 2207 for anyone over on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Hey, God, welcome in. Sorry for my absence. We've had some.
Welcome to the tavern. Grab yourself an ale.
Kids out of school for a week on winter vacation. I was sick before that, couldn't stream, and been a really busy few weeks with work. Yeah, February took me down. But yeah, so over on YouTube, go and press that like button, subscribe button, you know, all those fun buttons. Because I said so. Thank you. And otherwise, let's take a short ad break to start off over on Twitch so that people don't get those pesky pre-rolls. But otherwise, we'll try to play this game again and try to avoid copyright strikes. My last video of this game got copyright struck, and I've tried to do some fixie-fixies for it. So let's hope. Let's see what YouTube says. But otherwise, let's listen to some music, and I'll be back in a jiffy.
Can I touch your hair?
How dare you subscribe? No spoilers.
No Shorty 142 golden kappa,
Mighty
kappa, Shorty
Mighty
142
DOS
golden kappa.
Stones. MMDS. Hair. Welcome in. Thank you for the subscription. 23 months. That is insane. Thank you. With the Prime subby. Kisses on the mouth for the boys. 5 stream streaks. Nice. Okay, short break. Ad break. I'll be back in the jiffy. You'll see me in chat. I'll go and grab a drink. And let's get this shit show rolling. Tabaya Maya. There we go. Crank up that noise. I feel like parking a bus on a competing tycoon's train crossing. We need to play Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Again, I saw Medic was playing it with his friend Wolfhead. Amazing, everyone go and follow Medic Finland. Amazing fun. Transport Tycoon, by the way, we could do with the OpenTTD. We can do multiplayer. We could do it. We could do it among friends in the Discord. But yeah, there. I'm back. I'm back at the machine. Okay, so Olympus. We started a playthrough with Barry, and we went with firearms. I was gonna go. Okay, he's gonna be a shootist, but look, my flower is dying down there by the radiator. So yeah, we were gonna do a shooter, but little did I know that the game... Ads over. Welcome in. Little did I know that the game doesn't give you firearms for any beginning of the game. So I had a strength 4 character who couldn't do anything. We couldn't use any melee weapons. Like the most basic melee weapon, it needs at least like 4 or 5 strength to use in the game. I mean, you can use some knife or something, but I mean, it's not gonna work. And welcome in, Prosthetic Brain, Mighty Darstone. And welcome in, Coffee Coop. Now, so, I did the hard decision of doing a reset, which is the true no strength percent, which is the true Fallout 1 way, by the way. Reset the run until you learn what kind of build works. That's what you did back in the day with Fallout 2 as well. You build a character, doesn't work out, well, frick it, scratch it, rebuild, start again. I mean, that's the genuine experience. So I did it. Barry II was born. Strength 8. Perception 8. And we knocked down luck a little bit. You guys know I love the high luck run, okay? The high luck character is always funny because they can do all sorts of weird shit. But not this time. So, perks, stealth, not stealth, but stealing, lockpicking, and melee weapons. Luck is fun when it's broken, exactly. And I didn't get the feel from Olympus 2207 that the luck stat is in any way, shape, or form broken. It might be, if you try to do the Jinx run, you know. So, you take unarmed build, luck 10, strength 10, agility 10. So, with those stats, then you do Jinxed and high crits.
OMG girl bosses.
OMG.
Is that a short straw? Is the man with the golden mane back and better than ever? This man, the shorty straw, he said, I will be back, which is kind of my thing, but it's fine. I'll allow it this time.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to see this short straw back. We're going to play some Mr. Olympia 2207, which is probably going to be me. I'll be Mr. Olympia in 2207. Because of cryogenics, muscles, biceps, E-I-U.
Yowie! E-I-E-I-O. Thank you, Rainer. Welcome in, Arnold. Welcome in, Prosthetic Brain again, and happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm doing one. E-I-E-I-O. That was good. Welcome in, Rainer. Maybe Dixie. 0403. Happy day. Happy Saturday. Listen to this. Dude, I haven't caught a Rainer stream for a really long time. Our work machines blocked Twitch, so I can't even access Twitch with my work PC anymore. That sucks. Old MacDonald had a fun. Yeah. I am back. I've been around. I've watched some Rainer VODs, but that's been a long time ago as well. Like probably 3 weeks ago. So I've missed several episodes of Wrecked IRL, which you should go and check out. Rainer IRL's wrestling show, which is better than current WWE by a long shot. But welcome in. Happy Saturday, Dixie. Happy. But yeah, so yeah, I need a haircut. I need a haircut badly. Yeah. This month has kicked my anus in my. I've been kicked in my actual asshole.
Can I touch your hair?
Hair don't quit. It doesn't. How is everyone's Saturday doing? I'm drinking a monster, so I'm probably inches away from a heart attack, which is nice. You know, you want to live on the edge, right? You really want to live on the raggedy ass edge. Conan or Charlie Strong. It is kind of a Conan O'Brien, isn't it? At the moment, it's really long. I actually have to comb it like underneath my headphone here, so that it's really long at the moment. I really have to cut it. Why monster and what kind? I don't know, because I'm addicted to these. I do have the Pompadour going. So I like the DDT and lighter fuel flavored one. You know? The one that tastes like actual plastic bags. I don't know why. But I think they lace it with like cocaine or something. Which makes it extra yummy, you know? You know, for the kick in the morning. I've been liking those currently. But also mainly because I had last macroplastic so right now. DDT is poison. What? No, it's not. Exactly. Milk from a sentient airport jungle juice trash can. Yeah, this is and then they lace it with depleted uranium, which makes your pee glow in the dark. Gotta love that. Yeah. And then they say, yeah, it's got vitamin B. My ass. DDT killed the condors. Okay. If you aren't... okay, take 2. If you don't start your day with a can of lighter fluid, what are you even doing with your life? Have a monster and kill yourself. Patient 0. oh yeah, we just love lacing ourselves with toxic plastics. Yeah, so Barry II was born in Olympus 2207. We're veering off topic again, okay? And strength 8, agility 8, intelligence 10, because the biggest mucle is the brain mucle. And agility 10 for the maximum action points. Rest,
God,
dump.
It's a shorty strew. I thought you were dead. I'm so everybody is so happy to get you back from the grave, zombie man. Nice of them to paint your green wadding flesh pink again, too. Not to mention giving you the best wig on Twitch. So kawaii. OMG,
Uwunya. Shit, I said it. That's gonna be clipped. Fuck. Welcome in Winter Slice. Thank you for this. No, I'm not dead. But last week was off with the kids, and I was exhausted every night. You know, when you're a whole week off with the kids, they like, you love them, but they're like, can I turn your brain into mush? OMG. OMG. So, that explained the kick in the anus. Yeah, you have to feel alive somehow. Yeah, last week was off with the kids. And the week before that was sick. I was really freaking sick. I could not. Like, you got the kids to bed, and I was like lights out within a half hour. And this week, work. No, it's called rot. Exactly. It's compost. Compost for brain. So, this week, yeah. So, my employer has been trying to insert their finger in my anus. Probing. You know, being like, why aren't you working harder? So it's been, why can't I be sick ever? I'd be sick. You've been seriously starved for entertainment and you're here? What is wrong with you?
Prosthetic Brain asked me, give us a bit of creative fiction about what Shorty did these past 3 weeks. Make it special. With all caps. Well. Shorty Straw decided to play the role of a mad scientist, didn't they? In a secret lab hidden beneath the ruins of a post-apocalyptic city, Shorty's been tinkering with old world tech, creating a Frankenstein's monster of a build in Olympus 2207, one that could bring down the house with a single glorious glitch. Oh, and they've been living off only coffee and cold pizza.
Well, that's
pure
accurate,
chaos, pure genius.
And DDT and depleted uranium drinks. Keep your stick on the ice. He's the Joker, baby. Oh yeah, welcome in, Winter Slice. Happy Saturday. So chemmy. It is actually very chemmy. Okay, so and then I injured my hand. It's not a biggie. I'm left-handed, so I injured my right hand. I put it in a car interior fan while it was stationary, but when I stuck my hand in it, it started not being stationary. That hurt like a motherfucker. It's just a little bit nicked here and there, but it had oddly a lot of torque. And when someone, like, people ask me why I did it, because that's extremely dumb. And in Finnish there is this saying like tekevälle sattuu, which in, like, loosely translated to English, it's stop being a retarded moron. See, I have the dumb. I could not brain, so I almost lost all my fingers. But yeah, they're still there. And they work now. They actually all function right now, which is good. Like a day ago, they did not function. And now they do. So I'm happy. So now I can mouse around. So that's been my 3 weeks. Hope yours been fun. I haven't... Short thoughts. Yeah, I could not brain. So I had to dumb. And I put my hand in the fan. Okay. So, see, that's what happens when you fix your own car. Never fix your own car. You have to have a guy. You know? Keep the gig and economy going and all that. And not put your fingers in a fan. You know? Thank you, Rainer. But now, let's get to Olympus. I have a video I played. It took me about 2 hours to get back to like where we were in Olympus before the last stream. And I recorded the gameplay. I didn't have the mental fortitude to stream it, and it was like sporadic. My kids didn't want to sleep. You know, they're really hard to get to bed in time, so I can play and like in my own time offline. I can pause the gameplay and stuff like that. But I recorded it. I recorded it all, and I've cut it up into a nice little package that I am gonna post, but I just need to add my commentary on it. And I just didn't have time to record my commentary because I didn't get my filters working for this thing on the software, the Audacity, where I was gonna record it. And if I don't have an equalizer on this thing, my voice sounds like a muddy mess. This is a massive mod. It is very, very well made, let's say. The writing, the English translation, but it is translated, you know, which is from Russian, which is that's insane by its own right. Mod writing is seldom good, exactly, because they are like passion projects done by like one or two people. So they don't bounce writing ideas off different people. They just write what they want to write, you know, and then that's it. You know, they don't need to go through any like editorial room or cutting or anything. You know, they could just run wild with their entire like vision, which, I mean, it's fun, but like writing wise, there's some few problems with it. For example, that they slap you with walls and walls and walls of text and context that you don't need, you know? You don't need tons of context. That's why I love the old Fallout 1 and 2 when they had that dialogue box. It was like this small dialogue box. Fit your information inside the box. Put inside the box. Inside the box. Don't need more inside the box. You don't need more than that. But now, they scroll. They scroll. The little box scrolls 3 or 4 times. With context I don't care about. So I'm like, fuck you, I don't give a shit. So I deduce what to do from like my answers. Instead. So we're not going to read all the text. We did that for the first few episodes, and I realized pretty quickly that this is not going to be a thing. Because they've slammed so much text in there. And then some of it is very poorly translated to English. Well, not poorly, but, you know, directly translated from Russian, which some things get lost in translation, you know. And then the English writer has tried to kind of like make some of the Russian writing make sense in English, which means that he's added even more. He's added more text to it, you know, to kind of like add context to it. And it's wild. But the artwork in the game is custom made for the game. It takes almost no sprites, or if any sprites, from Fallout 2. I think even the ghouls were new sprites. Some wrecked cars may be assets from the original game. And I did see something that I think was from Fallout Tactics, because it's a little slightly different angle from the original game. And custom gore, all the death animations, custom, which comes to another point, that Barry II obviously has the Bloody Mess perk. So he's gifted and Bloody Mess. We need to see the death animations. Because slapping a rat with a sledgehammer and it goes like... hilarious. Hey. He's back, all right. Irish champ, you better know it. Custom gore animations. You see, you need that. Speaking of, welcome in Irish champ. Happy Saturday. Let's go. Let's go to video game. Boom. So Barry the Second is here. Stealing from the jackals. So we've done tons of stealing, okay? I robbed everyone, and the YouTube video will be up shortly. I'll try to record my audio. Once I get the goddamn filters working for the mic, I'll get the audio. I don't want to sound like because without the filters, I sound like this. I don't know, like Barry White, you know, but in a barrel.
Spend some fucking money on boats.
I like the new power helmet. It is pretty nice, yeah. I can't even explain. Like this this mic has a very boomy sound, so I need an equalizer to counteract it, so that because I have a pretty like low voice, so I have to counteract it with an equalizer. I have to like put super emphasis on like the the high notes and cut down the bass notes so that my voice is clear. So when I don't have a filter on, which has happened on stream a few times, and people don't tell me. White, very white. Yeah, see, but this it's not my voice. It's the mic. The mic has some sort of like. It has some weird freaking. I don't know. They spexed it weirdly so that everything has to be very boomy and bassy and it's just muddy. It becomes muddy because I have a low voice. I can understand if someone has like, for instance, if a woman talks like ooh, yeah. So if a woman talks into this mic, I can imagine that you don't need as much equalizer to kind of like counteract that because they have usually kind of like a high pitch noise, making high pitch noises. Exactly, Winter Slices. Bass boosting. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like trying to say, that this feels like it's bass boosting. And when my voice definitely needs zero bass boost. It needs negative. Mi, fi, sol, la, ti, do, la. Okay, let's go. Stealing from the jackals. Okay. It is silly. We don't need it. We don't need bass boosting. Okay, so these guys we could not steal from, but we have the silk gloves. Fancy steely gloves. And look at that Brahmin there. When it walks past the campfire, it looks like its anus is on fire, which is hilarious. But yeah, so here is, let's start the stream. Let's pop up the character sheet, which is very hard to see. I know, guys. I'm waiting for Twitch to get the vertical streaming going for the mobile devices. Fire anus. But hey, let's zoom in on it. Wait.
Test ring microphone 120. Me. So if AT do la wa wa. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so far story. We are born in Tartarus. They call me Brahmin Fire Anus, and I'm here to see you today. Okay, so the story is, we're born in Tartarus. We're a child. Mum and dad alive. Our life is servitude. So we live a life of indentured servitude, and happily so, because the outside world is evil and dark. And so we start off as a kid. We roam around in Tartarus, having fun, beating up people, stealing everything, robbing everyone. Everyone is robbed clean, even our own mother. Okay? Then 11 years passed, or 10 or something, I can't remember. Mom dead. We are finally an adult, and we have to work. So we work. That's our day. That's our life underground in Tartarus. We don't know where it is. Then a few more years pass. Then our dad gets sick. Our mom died when we were 18. And then our dad gets sick, and we're supposed to help him. And then we accidentally stumble onto poor plot writing. And the Tartarus guards attack us, and we flee to the outside world. And now we need to find a way to get back to Tartarus, save our dad. And we stumble across people in a metro station who also wants to get into Tartarus. And I helped them to find firewood and food. And the leader, Boner, a ghoul, gave us heading towards the jackals. Jackals are rapists, by his Boner's words, not mine, and murderers. And we need to find an Olympus, well, he said Tartarus armor, to get sneaky and sneak in and save our dad. But first we need to find medicine for our dad, which is some sort of special medicine. Because he got some sort of radiation. I have Radaway, but apparently Radaway doesn't work for this type of radiation, so we need Rad Super Away, maybe. I don't know. Poor plot writing. That's the problem right there. So the main storyline is dodgy at best, but the assets are freaking gorgeous. And the art's awesome. The music is awesome. Like, let's just enjoy it and not care about the mediocre writing, okay? Keeping the fire going with Tart Anus armor. But yeah, so Tartarus, we discover, is underneath Olympus, which is a tower made by some billionaire who looks like Jeff Bezos that survived the nuclear war somehow. That's not clear. But Russia has made a deal before the war with China or Soviet. So now we're like in. I'm actually not sure where Olympus is. That hasn't been told to me. Or if it has, it's context I missed. I can still check the starting scene, but the starting scene has copyrighted music in it, so we can't watch the intro because we're gonna get our stream cancelled yet again and deleted. So let's go. But so this is Barry. Strength 8, Perception 8, Endurance average. Sadly, he isn't a stamina beast, and we still have no Casanova. Well, Casanova is 30%, but I mean we're not gonna woo women in this because it's a luck-based skill, which is amazing. So according to so love is just about luck. I don't know. So we have steel, lockpick, and melee weapons for the current skills. Mid-game, we will be dumping everything into small arms or energy weapons. I'm not sure yet which one. But small arms seems interesting. At least the game has given us a lot of small arms so far. So gifted, obviously. That's a natural thing to do here. And bloody mess. And the game keeps irradiating. So, like the legend of the Phoenix arises from the ashes. So the game has constant radiation. So you need to move. You need to plan everything. Frontier, Gearhead, welcome in. Happy Saturday. So you need to plan the game that you find first aid. Because you can't just keep dumping yourself with Radaway. Because it apparently, like the Radaway is really scarce in this game. So you need to find doctors. You need to find a doctor that can cure your radiation poisoning. Boom, 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 boom. But on normal difficulty, with this amount of radiation that it already gives me this notification, I would have almost a third of all my skills would be gone at this point already. So, for a first playthrough, even the devs of this game recommend that you use easy for a first playthrough, you know, because you don't know where the places are. You have to explore and stuff like that. So you have to be like kind of knowledgeable in the game already if you're gonna do it. So I tried with the hard setting first because I am very proficient in Fallout 2, but it did kick our ass a little bit. Our actual anus again. So getting butt fucked by radiation all the time, not enjoyable. So we're running easy now, so that doesn't negatively affect our stats. But when we get severe radiation poisoning, then we start losing health, obviously. So we do need to fix our radiation problem, but it doesn't mess with our stats. Damn, that sounds like exactly, but that's exactly what I just said, dude. You have to be knowledgeable in the game to kind of like be able to survive that. And it's fine. It's fine. I do like that the game gives you like difficulty settings like this, because now you have the, for a replay you can really crank it up from like survival standpoint. You can make it almost a survival game, you know, which is really cool. It's just not an art, you know, it's more than an RPogger. Okay, so we paid this dude 30 batteries. Batteries are our currency here, not bottle caps, because Bethesda would have sued them to oblivion. Okay, so let's try. Let's try to steal our money back, by the way. Number 3, stealing. See. Successful. Anus fire bad. Fire anus good. See, we got our money back, dude. Frick yeah. So this is gonna be our playthrough, right? Don't interrupt me. I'm busy. Just turn around and walk away. Have you watched Fallout, the TV show? No. No, and I don't plan to either. I don't trust TV shows anymore. After I got burned by the end of The Witcher season 2, I was like, no, I'm never watching anything again. And I am kidding a little bit. I've been tempted to take a look at the Fallout show. I just haven't had time. Losing anything. No, but like the first season, I had a friend that said that the first season did, you know, it did kind of, you know, do the Fallout thing, you know. Television occurred. Yeah, exactly. So my friend was like, yeah, it tries and succeeds to some level to do the Fallout thing, which is nice. I think it's cool, and I think I'd like it. And he said he thinks that I would like it as well, and I think so too. I just haven't had the time to check it out. Exactly. So it's Bethesda Fallout, yeah. But Bethesda didn't. I managed to hate every character. Yeah, and he did say that the main character is unlikable to almost violent degree. He was like, the main character is insanely unlikable. So it's like, oh, yeah, I don't know. That's like the entertainment I'm looking for. But I mean, there can be redemption arcs there, so I can kind of like understand that. But yeah, I did understand that it's way more Bethesda Fallout, when I would have loved it to go, you know, old school Fallout a little bit more. But I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not been much into watching any shows lately. Like the last thing I watched was the second season of The Witcher. First season I loved, was amazing. And for anyone who doesn't frequent this channel knows that I'm a massive Witcher fan, like the books. And the first season was pretty awesome. The second season, the beginning was fine. When it started with the mansion thing, the whole, with the him harboring the I can't remember the name now. But then it started devolving, and then suddenly the show writers were like, hey, let's introduce all these other Witchers and let's just murder them instantly. It's gonna be freaking awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Kill everyone. Yes, yeah. These hateful Witchers, yeah, kill them all. I was like, what the? Why are you doing this? Like, what's wrong with you? They killed all the interesting characters. So I was like, okay, yeah. And then they started shit talking the source material on like all the TV shows, all the interviews. The writers were like, yeah, the source material is terrible. It's like, why are you writing for a show where you think the source material is terrible? You should probably change shows. What is wrong with you? We're gonna make it better. I was like, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, obviously you're gonna make it better. So yeah, I haven't touched season 3, and is it season 4 now with Timu Henry Cavill? Yeah, no, never gonna watch that. But the Fallout series, I was genuinely a little bit interested in that. There's almost no influence from the old Fallout beyond the visuals. Yeah. Horrifying skin suits in the first place. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but you see, Bethesda is funding the show as well, so some people were talking about the second season that they're trying to kill all the writing of New Vegas, which was not done by Bethesda. Like, they're trying to retcon it fully, which is a little bit scummy in my opinion, because, the rumors have been going on forever that Todd hates that Fallout New Vegas is a thing, and that it's very popular. And then blame, exactly, Rainer, yeah, blame the fans then when everyone's like, hey, come on, you made this show shit, it's nothing like the books. The books are terrible. What? What on earth did the books do to you? Like, what is wrong with you? A huge man is sharpening his knife, but he's holding a shotgun. Exactly, yeah, it's so weird. But I guess it's a main character syndrome in a way, where these people are writers to a profession, They are professional writers, and they're technically criticizing like another writer's material, and they're trying to leave their own mark on, like, based on other writers' material, So obviously, if you're going to be a professional writer, you're going to think that you are better than the other writer, because I'm professional, You get it? Oh, Captain Catnip with a goddamn subscription. 8 months. That is insane. Thank you. Yeah, you need the stare emote. Exactly. That was like, I need the stare emote. Why haven't you been on for 3 weeks so I can sub? Thank you. Thank you for. I'm in awe. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, like you're gonna. I understand why it happens, because it's ego. It's down to ego. But sometimes when you're gonna have to like understand like difference in medium. This one guy wrote a book, well, not a book, several books in this case with The Witcher. Like, he wrote several short stories and compiled them into books, made them into a coherent story with time. So then when you do a show about it, you use that material and then you visualize it on the screen. Your art is what's happening on the screen, It's not to take the material, throw it in the trash can, and just take the main tropes out of it, and then make your own shit of it. That's not what you're supposed to do, That's fan fiction. And it's okay to make fan fiction. But don't do it on a Netflix budget, okay? No Netflix budget fiction, you know? No Dandelion as an weird emo guy. You know? None of that. Like, none of that. We don't want that. We want Dandelion. We want Dandelion to court all the wenches. Is it fanfiction all the not safe for work stuff? Well, not always. Fanfiction can be. Honestly, I've had a writing job that I wanted to bin all the dead weight baggage. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, and that's where you know, it comes in. That where is the dead weight? You know, what is the dead weight? Where can I do something? But see, the main stuff has to stay, especially if it's something very popular, you know. You can't just throw it all into trash. Because I mean, for in this case, let's say, like, you know, anyone would say it, like, if anyone would say that Andrei Sapkowski's like literature is shit and his story writing is shit, well, then The Witcher would not be like a popular thing. You know, if it were shit, it wouldn't be popular. So popular that Netflix would make a show of it. Yeah, but the plot gets thicker. Thick. With 2 C's. Double C. Thick. You know? So there is like a variation there, you know? Like, you can be given some sort of material where you should, you know, work with something and it's like a hot mess. But in this case, it's not a hot mess. You know? You know? And especially with a concept like The Witcher and the books, you know, when many of them are like the books are written very like short story type of things. You have specific segmented like adventures here and there, you know, and with time they became more like long form stories. You can easily make a TV show of that because you can take a part of the book that's like one coherent part, like boom, we can make an episode of this, you know, and just make that on the screen, you know. It's not hard. Exactly, Captain Cadney, we like them thick. Just like Conan stories. Okay, yeah, a huge man sharpening his knife, periodically checking it with a finger. He's very well built and dressed quite well, especially to blah 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 to the standards. His foot rests on the skull of an enormous beast. Silently cough. There we go. There we go. Exactly, Rainer. Exactly. You do need to change stuff to fit the medium, you know, because a visual medium is different than like a written medium, you know. So you have to. Building on shit stuff, weaving something together. Incompetence is just inexcusable. Exactly. But yeah, so exactly. So there were like the written entertainment is very different than visual entertainment, you know. Visual entertainment, you know, you look at something, it tells you a story by that, but you have to build a story from the fucking jumble of letters when it's written. So obviously there will be differences. But something that worked really fine, in my opinion, the Expanse book series and the TV show. I haven't seen the last few episodes of Expanse because I was warned that I'm a massive... The Expanse book series is probably my favorite sci-fi book series. So I was warned. Don't watch the because it ended at Christmas, that like the half season end. The TV show got a little bit like of controversy with actors and stuff like that, so they had to kill off an actor for like cancellation reasons. And so, Casanova is on Tag Jattlers. Happy Saturday, welcome in. So, respect the source material. Yeah, exactly, Rainer. Yeah, exactly. So the baseline is to respect the source material that you're working with. That's not hard. It's not a hard concept, you know. And that's why Henry Cavill did such a good job, because he was like, he respected the source material to his own failure almost, you know, like, don't fuck with it, you know. And which was the beginning of the end for him at that show. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, so the Expanse series did it very well, but there's a thing, because the author are the writer pair for the series as well, but they worked under a pen name as one person to write the books. The season that came before it. Yeah, so like the last season in general, I did like they clearly started rushing with the Expanse series. So the last season, I watched the half season. I haven't watched the latter half. I'm gonna at some point when I feel like I have the time. And I'm also gonna listen to the last audiobook. I haven't finished the last audiobook yet that came out. So apparently there's gonna be some differences there, but they clearly rushed it, because I mean the Expanse series had a very, very, very rocky start, rocky middle, rocky end, you know. It was always on the edge of like being canned. So they had to kind of like get it to an end, and they kind of like the last season you felt that okay, let's pump this shit out. We need it out. We need it finished. We need the project done, because it was a really, really long project for the authors. And yeah, so as I understand, the writers for the books are the same, right? Were also the writers for the series. So then you naturally get people that respect the source material, you know, because they are the source material. So they kind of like know what they're working with. The Free Navy storyline was pretty rocky in the books. Yeah. Yeah, and then like them being like in the dead space or dark space area, it's yeah, I'd say that it's not as fleshed out as many other parts of the series was. I'd agree there. Yeah, exactly. Like them going through the gate. Them going through the gate, like the Martian rogues going through the gate, like doing synthesis with the alien life form stuff. Way more interesting than the yeah, it should have been more focused on that. I agree actually. But it was a nice palate cleanser, but it should have been just that, you know, a quick palate cleanser and then back to the alien shit. Maybe. But I mean, hey, they did it for what, 8-9 years. Successfully so. I'd say that's good. And the actors in the series, amazing work. Amazing actors, every single one. He stops what he's doing and looks at you. You notice that he's wearing a necklace made from little stones, empty shells, and a piece of glass. And his bandolier, you see patch, which reads, Angel of Anaheim. Anal. Pain in the anus seems to be... Well, pain in the butt. Okay, let's say pain in the butt then. Pain in my butt. The name. And then we have here a pain in the ass. Well, you obviously have to use that. Pain in the left or right cheek. In the actual asshole. Ah, see? Yes, exactly. I didn't notice it before. I was rambling. But yeah, so there you get like the perfect example of how you kind of like do source material from a written medium to a visual medium. But it works mainly because the author team is the same for both, you know. So that's why I'd say when you do TV shows on books, you need to be like the author of the original material needs to be involved somehow, you know. Doesn't need to be any lead or doesn't need to be anything like that, but needs to be involved, in my opinion. And not in the way like a consultant, like, no, I don't want that, or what I'm getting at, but working together, to kind of like flesh it out how it should be, how the vision should be, it makes it better. I'd agree it makes it better. Or I'd not agree. I'd argue it makes it better. Sorry. Now you are no one. No, Hollywood is a cesspool of shitheads. At least until the authorities start to show you some respect. You are a newbie, and newbies don't last long. Ow. And the actor should the actor should definitely like the source material. And that's only out of respect, for the audience, because obviously the fans watch something because they love the source material. So just out of like mutual respect of you shilling out your hard-earned money to watch the stupid entertainment, you should respect it, Hola. Not real snack. So this is not a real snack. It's just a fake snack. Are you liquid? Is that actually liquid? Master Miller. I know. Nope, I'm a fake snack. Welcome in. And welcome to Olympus 2207. I know it's tagged as Fallout 2, but the game doesn't have isn't an official game, so it doesn't have an own tag. So we're using the Fallout tag. I do apologize, but it's made on the same engine. So welcome in. It's a Russian game, translated to English. A real snack wouldn't be able to type in chat. Elves with a big raid. Oh, Joe, welcome in. Thank you. Would you like a raid? I like the eyes, but like when you look at the screen, my screen here. What are you doing here? Thank you for this. Oh, Chef Wugman. Chef Pubero. What were you doing? Tropico. No shit, you were playing Tropico, dude. I love Tropico. El Presidente. El Tropicante. I love Tropico. I would, and I'm an amazing fan of pirate-themed games as well, so I would, like, Tropico 2 would be the perfect game to play on stream for me at some point. Welcome in. My name is Shorty. I often play RPGs, retro ones. Exactly, exporting bananas and bauxite. Oh my god. I love Tropico. I've played the absolute shit out of Tropico 4 as well. It's not as good as Tropico 2, but still, they manage somehow to keep the feel of Tropico, even in Tropico 4. I haven't played the 5th one yet. But 1 and 2, amazing games. So amazing games. But yeah, my name is Short. We play RPGs over here. Retro very often. Super Fallout fan. Old Fallout. Not Bethesda Fallout. No. But old Fallouts. And we have an overhaul. So a completely unique game with unique assets, unique music, unique art, unique writing. Made in Russia in 2015. Finished. 17? Something like that. Russian game, made on a Fallout 2 engine. Completely overhauls the original game. And then translated to English in 2020 or 2021 or something like that. And so we're playing the English version. Fudge! No! Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Did we get a freaking ad right now? Oh no, it's not on. Whew. I can snooze it. There, snooze the ads. Yes, so welcome in. My name is Shorty. We play RPGs here, often retro ones, also new ones. And we played games like Sekiro here as well. I beat Sekiro. It was my first Souls game ever. Not Souls game, but Souls-ish. Ever. To beat. It was fucking hard. Nice Winamp. No, it's not. It's actually Winamp. The original OG. OG Winamp. For the win. For Ryan, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Thank you for the raid. And how was Tropico? Except for, like, exporting bananas in bauxite. 2x? I can't remember which version it is, actually. It's one of the versions. Let's have a look-see. It was rebellion. So you had tons of rebellion. Oh, dude. How awesome is that? Can we get some... About Winamp. It's build version 5.8, so it's not the original. I loved making visualizations in Winamp. Yeah, I should dig out some skins, right? This is the original skin that I think was in... did it come out in the XP version? That had this skin? I can't remember which one it was. No ad breaks, no ad breaks. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Yeah, so we did a few RTS games as well, and city builders. I've been really into, like, this year we've been wondering. Usually we have a year theme. No idea who's responsible. All I know, that is the original skin I remember. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is the one that I remember as well to be the original. See, it's not easy to export bananas. Everyone wants to eat the bananas. They're like, why are you exporting these exotic goods to some capitalist bastards? El Presidente. We will rebel. Oh my god, I love it. I love the theme of that game. It's so insane. It is, like, so insane. And the pirate one especially, I love that one. That's like, try to, like, herd. It's like herding cats, you know. How do you, like, govern over pirates, you know? You're on Sedia annoyed. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. But yeah, so we've always had, like, themes on this channel. So last year, 2025, we had, like, more new games. So many people want to see more newer content. So we played stuff like Blasphemous 1 and 2, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. We played Blueprints that got gifted to me so kindly by a viewer. And we got the credits in Blueprints. And then we played Sekiro. And we did a mix, you know. We did a little bit of retro games in between there as well, you know. We did a summer of all the Space Quest games in a row. And this year we've been wondering what would be, like, this year's thing. And I've been really interested into getting into Kenshi and RimWorld. And I know that both of those are kind of like forever games, you know. You can just keep going, you know. It's just like run, you know. For RimWorld you can either just do the generic, like, explode yourself to space, or like then you can do some sort of challenge runs. But then I've been also into stuff because I've played games like City Skyline a lot, and I would love to do some, like, odd challenge for City Skyline as well. But you know, it's always in flux, you know. We've been doing the retro thing for a really long time here. I've been streaming since 2021 on off, you know. As a hobby, it's just a hobby for fun when I have the time to do it, when the kids are kind with me, you know. And they sleep, and they don't when they should be sleeping. So then I stream. So it's not anything, like, big here. And we're chill. We're chill with the old retro games. And I will forever love stuff like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Fallout 1 and 2. Those are some of my favorite games of all time. But newer games are also interesting, you know. But it's hard to balance, kind of like, what do you do? Because when you get a big crowd of like retro fans, and then you say that, hey, today we're playing Sekiro, they're like, what? What is a Sekiro? It's like, well, it's this ninja game where you have to be pixel perfect dodging and, you know, it's like, no. Like Blasphemous still went because it's pixel art, you know. It's like retro themed, you know. It's like retro-esque somehow. So that kind of like worked for all the crowds, but modern games in general are a hard sell for a lot of the retro crew. But I think like there still are people who, Devin, thank you for the subscription, who do kind of like enjoy, especially kind of like a niche, more niche game. For instance, like I feel that many of the people who do enjoy the retro stuff do enjoy stuff like Kenshi, for instance, and RimWorld, because they are very unique games, you know, very niche. So I think we can get some mix there. And both games you can add chat to the game, which is always fun. Because we do XCOM as well. I still have Terror from the Deep, Iron Man run from last December. Still have the run going. I didn't get it done by the end of December, so we're gonna get back to it. And we have tons of chat members there dying every single episode. Every single episode, we have tons of people dying in that, which is just fun because it's fun for me, you know, and it's fun for chat members to hope that they survive when they won't. But yeah, the Iron Man run, I did take a big chunk out of it, like, or it took a big chunk out of me, more or less, because Terror from the Deep, I was not expecting the difficulty there, because we did the XCOM, the original XCOM, Open XCOM though, the year before, for December, and I beat it on the final stream. I managed to get the Iron Man run blind. But Terror from the Deep is another beast. It's a completely another beast. But for anyone who is interested in that, exactly, Elves. See, that is the correct thing to do. And yeah, we'll get it probably going here next month or April probably. We're trying to beat it. Like I'll just shove myself into it in April or maybe April, because March is already around the corner. And just like hammer it, you know. Let's try to do it. Because I got my stuff set up pretty well in that game, so like financially speaking, I can do it. Holy shorty would think a game that's famous for its unfair difficulty would be no big deal. Well, that's how I went into Sekiro as well. It's like, how hard can it be? Apparently very freaking hard. But I did it. I still did it. And I didn't even lose my nerve even once. I didn't lose my nerve on it. How enlightening. I actually don't care what you think about me, old geezer. Well, we come to a criminal area where the people that sent me here said that these guys are rapists and criminals. So I'm not going to go in there and kick in the door and be like, what up, losers? Bozo. You know, that's not, no, see, that's not how this is going to work. Just so you'd understand, you are dealing with blah, blah, blah. I am Ursel. Ursel, that's a cool name. Actually, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this game, so for being a fan-written game, this shoves shit ton of text at you, so I'm not going to read everything, you know? We're just going to get the context of the stuff and just go on. Oh, please do continue. I am intrigued. He laughs, not stopping the sharpening process. Do you like animals? Yes, I like animals. Urkel. This is Urkel. Yeah, so now we're playing Olympus 2207. So this is a very interesting thing. And just we'll get out of the dialogue and you guys can see kind of like the scale of this game for it being like this passion project, you know, like an art project. It's insane. It is insanity that they've done all this. I don't know where they've got the resources for this. All right, forget it. He smiles again. You'll help me on the hunt. If you're in, I'd recommend stocking up on meds, ammo, and get the biggest gun you can. Okay, I need some time to prepare. Tell me more about the hunt. See, here it starts shoving you with the scrollable text. This is insane. You found a place not far. I found a place not far from here, which has been chosen as a lair by a huge pack of Ursa bears. The original game didn't have bears. Go blah blah blah. Well, carry the corpse to. After that, we'll carry their corpses to camp. The rest is not our business. If you're in blah 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 blah, you'd get some batteries as a reward. I need some time to prepare. Okay, so we got a hunt quest here. That's cool and all. Okay, so this is the Jackal base. We paid our way in here. I mean, look at, like, how cool is that they've rolled up the hood of the car and put that as, like, their... Look here. Inventory items. Look, special weapons. All artwork special for this. Armor special. And, look, what Fallout 2 did not have. Tabs. Oh my god, tabs, chat. Rat out. Healing. Bandages. And this is, like... And as far as I know, this has, like, at least... I think it was 30 or 40 hours worth of content, like side quest and main quest writing. So this is supposedly a massive game. Special weapons for a special boy. And Jadler's were, and oh yeah, we have the character sheet. Jadler was asking that we have a new character, but did we take Casanova? And we did not. And we noticed something, Jadlers, that tabs deserve a Tino. See. Casanova is 5 times luck based, so it's based on luck. So if you don't get the ladies, Tino delivered. Disco. And it fits. We're talking about Casanova skill, which is, you don't read the caption on it. That was just, I mean, no more DMCA. No more DMCA. I found which songs were DMCA struck. So we got a copyright strike for the last stream of this game. It became a little bit of a problem, but I fixed it. But yeah, so this is translated from Russian, the original Russian, to English. Exactly. If you don't get the ladies, just re-roll and make a luck build. Easy. See, then you get the ladies. But yeah, the writing or the translation from Russian, I mean, it's impressive that it is translated from, like, Russian, only Russian, fully to English, and pretty much, as I understand, by one person. That is very impressive. Not gonna lie, it is incredibly impressive, but still, there could be some... We'll keep chatting shit during the ad break. Read this in the voice of the cops from South Park. Nice. Who do we have here? Typical robber. Okay, yeah, let's not... Ooh, this dude has some heavy weapons. I would love some sort of trader. A raider? All sorts of scum walking around. Well, you're a raider, dude. You can't really talk. Oh, that dude looks important. A man with a cute smile. Also, last VOD I checked had some heavy promoting of Kof. Next time you want a sip, buy a Tontukali. Yeah, see, Kof is still not sponsoring me. I'm gonna have to go with Monster soon. Want lead poisoning? Have a Monster. Want to die early? Have a Monster. Yummy. Packs in a package. Portable Jerkops, welcome in. Happy Saturday, dude. Special one. The degenerate's choice. Monster. Oh no, see here again. Like you enter a dialogue with a random dude. Oh, fresh out of sauna. Nice. See. You enter the dialogue with a random dude in warehouse. And he gives you a scrollable dialogue. That is insane. You see a raunchy, simple man from the wasteland. He can equally fit in any settlement in the radius. Yeah, in radius. Like, well, okay, yeah, technically that could be right because the post-apocalyptic world around us is called radius. But I mean, it would be like the radius would make sense for me. But maybe. Hey, mate. Are you in need of an excellent package of military dry rations? In great condition for only 300 batteries. The whole 20-pack in a package. Special. Once in a lifetime offer. One in a lifetime offer. Only because you reminded me of my brother. What do you say? No. How about no? Pepe Make. I got a vodka garage. And some Pepsi Max. I actually have I had to buy Coke 00. It's named 00. The shithead who came up with the name there is a fucking moron. Who makes up a name like 00? Because it's zero sugar and 0 caffeine. 00, my anus. It was not as good as Pepsi Max caffeine free. That's the shit. But it was fine, actually. But then we drink Monster to boot, you know. So first we buy like a cola drink, caffeine free, and then we take DDT with lighter fluid and depleted uranium to fix that problem. I guess if you were those, you'd just disappear. So there is a 0 and 0. 0. Clothes. What the? How is there a clothes size for that? 0, 0, 0, and 0. 0 and 0, 0. Okay, so that makes sense then. Okay, so like the wording makes sense, but because we don't have clothes size like that here, we always have like size or number, you know? So, like, I saw the can because they launched a Coke Zero no caffeine, maybe last year here. So it was like Coke Zero no caffeine, you know, on like the box. It was pretty similar to, you know, the red labeling, everything, but now it's like a black can with like labeling, all black labeling, everything now, and it's named Coke 00. Like. That was just, no, that's not how it works. Waiting for Coke 0 no kappa. That would be good. He wrinkles his face, but only for a moment. This kind of deal you won't find anywhere. I'm Kyle. I'm in charge of this warehouse. What about some? Ooh. Let's see what you have. See what you have, Mr. Anus. I want Crystal Pepsi. These old days you can only get meth. Okay, I'm not gonna do that joke. We're going to hell, chat. I'm taking you with me. I think we have a meth. Yes, we have a meth. We have a meth sound command. See, we needed that to make our lives better. Oh, so he has 45 rounds. See, I have this amazing looking revolver here. Boom. But I didn't have any rounds for it. But this dude has. Okay, so this game has been kicking our ass. Let's talk another time. So I'll show you guys. Stealing again. That was for Schedule 1, I think. Oh, yes, man. We even played Schedule 1. That was amazing. That was amazing fun. And I actually saw on Steam that they've added tons of shit for the game. I would really love to revisit that one. Okay, so let's save the game. Let's steal all this shit. We're not paying for shit in this playthrough. You got into an interview. Nice. Already getting to an interview nowadays is really freaking hard. There we go. The rounds. Oh, shit. Load. Take that, bitch. Medic Finland. Aw, with the subby. 24 months, 2 years. Interviews, poggers. Pokemon Medic. Thank you, dude. I am live, yeah. We've had a few weeks of bullshit. Exactly, portable jerk-ups. But yeah, so we're back with Olympus. I finally got this game into a kind of like functioning area where I can do it without getting DMCA struck for it. Nonsense. This is not nonsense. Shit. Okay. We're definitely doing this, chat. The intended way. See, first try. First try. No. Wrong button. Number 3. Here we go. Oh, baby. Okay. Saves coming to stealing. We're not buying shit. Why on earth would we buy shit? In the 100 reload. First time, chat. First try indeed. Shit. Okay, so apparently we're not gonna make it, dude. We tried. He's just too good. We did try though. But we would need a better arms dealer because we would like better guns. But let's see if these guys are carrying some good guns. Okay, at least he has some grenades. Oh, what is that? A pipe wrench? How is Medic doing this happy Saturday? Are you anyone watching UMCO? So it's a song competition for Eurovision. I'm not particularly interested, but I think some people are. And it's entertainment. Entertainment is always entertaining, right? Oh, you cheating little shit!
You left this mortal coil behind. True.
Warlocracy. Did the English voice job there. It's pretty cool. I mean, he's YouTube famous, you know. Getting YouTube famous people to do stuff. No reloads. Back to the beginning. No, you fool of a Duke. How minus 32.
That's left of you are bones. Perhaps cannibals will make amulets out of them.
Enjoying RE9 off stream. Oh, the Requiem game. Oh, that came out already. Oh, nice. I did see some pictures of it. I didn't get it that it's already out. It does look amazing. And them going back to having a third person. And 9 Walkman. You died. Yeah, we died hard. Welcome in N9 and happy Saturday. That's an AK, chat. That's an AK. The contrast between the FBI lady and Leon is ridiculous, but it is awesome. And I know you love Ari, so that's definitely down your alley. Yeah, Leon is Leon. And them going back with the third-person camera was the right move. I would love to see like a mainline with the OG, you know, the set camera angle stuff. I would love to see a new game made in that. But I understand it's like it's a thing of its own time, like its own era. But still, I would love something like that. I thought you were playing some Mega Drive, Mahti Mokari. Ultimate. They turned Leon into Dave Bautista. But he was already Dave Bautista in like RE4. He fucking suplexes people. That's freaking awesome. Okay, let's do it. MK2 trailer. I'm hyped. Oh, the movie. Yeah. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, let's see. Steal the AK. Ow. Ow. Chris Morena uses booze. The dude took a shot. He was like, I stole his AK. I tried to steal his AK. He's like, a shot of booze. And then he's like, I'm gonna kill you. Stealing again. Bah, floppy-haired twat, Leon never make a proper beef, man. I do love Leon. Leon is an amazing video game character. One, two, three. Ow. Okay, we're gonna give it this a few goes. I really want that fucking AK. I really, really, really want it. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what you want, what I really, really want. I wanna AK. Chris is a bitch. Shit. Okay, few more try of this totally legit first try stealing challenge. Saves coming all the way. Chris is also a bitch. I don't think we have the skill to kill him. Or no, that... Fudge. Careful next time. Give it to me. You have to listen to me, Karina. We have to get out of here. Die, bitch. I love the barks here, though. Come on. Give me the AK. I don't... Solid Snake's mustache is cool. Winter Slice. You take that back. You take that back. I hope Warlocracy has more Slav Jank videos on. Yeah, he posts around like a video a month-ish. So I think he's do a video again. I don't know what I can't remember. I saw his last video, but I can't remember what he was talking about that his next stuff will be. He does have a very special type of commentary. Leon is what I think is cool. Wait, just like, come on. Jesus. Pedo man mustache. Well, I need to, in the meanwhile, I need to Mayular's essays. Turns up to Raccoon City in a hangover. Still prevails, my man. You know it's true.
I want to go to Havana, sing a song like Banana. Nah, with your nana, yeah. Yeah, a pajama banana sings with your nana, pumping up the pumpkin mucles, the mucoloxolos, until I'm strong enough for to put the stick in the ice. Ay.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Interslides would know a male alpha if the ladder came up. I said, look at my bicep. Oh, so... I'm Sigma as fuck. Sigma male energy. Oh my god. Do we have Xennials in the chat? Gotta love it. Oh, and I recently came around and figuring out where my quote, what I use very often. Gotta love it. Oh, gotta love it. It's from Jagged Alliance 2. It's Wolf. Gamma Beta Grindset. That's some Xennial bullshit. So I've used that, you know, phrase forever. Like, as long as I can remember. And when we recently played Bob. I have not killed any children yet. Mahti Mogari, yeah, that's a good quote from Wolf for sure. Firepower difference between life and death. So no, we haven't seen any children yet. Oh, except for the Tartarus children, but we're gonna go back to Tartarus and then we'll kill them. So in my recent playthrough of in Jagged Alliance 2, I used to use Wolf back when I played it originally, back when I was a youth. When I was a youth playing Jagged Alliance 2, I used Wolf quite a lot because he had like repair skills and he was pretty decent. And he had a decent weapon like right out of the gate when you hire him. My version of Fallout 2 had invisible kids that could still steal from you. So, but in my current playthrough, I didn't use Wolf at all. In any playthrough. And I've used the phrase, like, for anyone who, like, been around here, I use the gotta love it. Like, oh, gotta love it. And I couldn't remember where that was from, like where I picked up that phrase, because I haven't made it up myself because I'm not a native English speaker, you know. So all of the majority of stuff I say are quotes from something else, you know. And I couldn't remember. It's just one of those things that I say, you know. Like I've seen it in 2.5 Men or something like that back when I was a kid or something, or well, younger. And so yeah, recently, well, back then still, when I watched Krisiak Commentator play Jagged Alliance 2, and he had Wolf, and he killed the guy, and he goes, oh, God, I love it. I was like, yeah, it's from there. I was like, oh, damn it. It's from Jagged Alliance 2. That game is so ingrained in my very being that I use quotes without knowing them. Or remembering them. That was pretty funny. Now, see, we're not stealing it from this guy. Okay, but we're coming back for that AK. I want that AK. Wolf and Fox combo is pretty funny. That is true. But my favorite pairing still is Steroid and Ivan and Igor. You hire Ivan? This is unacceptable. Steroids flips his entire shit when you hire Ivan. That is so funny. There we go. We're not trying that again. Okay, so we know we have an AK here. Note that, chat. Chat, note it. We have an AK here. So let's go and see if we find anything else to steal here. So we're looking for an armor, a Tartarus armor. I've been known to borrow a JA phrase or two. It's a bomb. But it's no problem. Was that's in JA1, right? Isn't that what's his face? The beret guy. I'm blanking. My brain is mush on Monster. What I miss is the RoboCop voice mod and shooting people. Fidel, yes, exactly. Fidel, exactly. I haven't fixed my RoboCop mod. I broke the voice mod. I don't have it on the button anymore. Shooting people in the dick and RoboCop. And there was DLC for that game, which I should be playing as well. And I will. What a waste. What a waste of skin. Yeah, and Meltdown has several very quotable stuff as well. Her stuff is awesome as well. Let's see. Again, when you hop into a dialogue, you get a scrollable. F&A. You see a big hairy man. His clothes are pretty stained and dirty, but lacks only a chef's hat. Hello. Who are you? I'm Barry II. I'm Harry the First. Scratches his chin with a hook. He has a hook hand. What the frick? This is awesome. I mince the meat, make the food. Nice hook. Ooh, burger stains. But yeah, the RoboCop voice mod, that was fun times. Violating radiators and printers. You can watch the clips over on YouTube. I posted them as shorts on YouTube.
Medic Finland asked me, who is the coolest hero in RE universe, and why is it Leon S. Kennedy? Ah, Leon S. Kennedy, huh? The man's got style, I'll give you that. Slick hair, leather jacket, and those deadpan one-liners that'd make a corpse chuckle. He's like the prom king of the apocalypse, always keeping it cool while the world burns around him. But coolest? Nah. The Joker ain't playing favorites. I love me some chaos. And Leon's got his act 2 together for my taste. Keep your stick on the ice, kid.
Stick on the ice. Thank you for the videos. He's not wrong. He isn't. He eats a Steve Burnside stan. I want to ask you something. Well, let's not ask him something actually. Okay, so we got an AK here. Okay, let's walk around a little bit and see. See, that dude had something big. But I'm not here. I don't like the I tend not to use the big weapons. I could go for energy weapons. Energy weapons usually are the OP ones in this game. But I'm not sure that should I go with small and then energy. Because I'm not certain that are the energy weapons late game stuff. Sounds like a hummus. Mr. Ice Cream Truck. Oh, dude, we need to make a JA run with the on-site hireables. You know, you have the main character, the imp character, and then you have pretty much naughty men are here. Power fist, but we did the power fist for Fallout 2, so we're not gonna do the power fisting here. Natives only run, yeah. So that means like Ira, Dimitri, Miguel, and that's Fidel. And then we have Carlos, Amus, Mad Dog, Shank, Dynamo, Who else? Who else is like native? Okay. Is there any more characters on site? Oh, there's Conrad. Gillette. Dude. That's like 9 characters, and then with the imp character it's like 10. No, it's 9 with the imp character. I mean, you can make that work. You'll just have to grind, you know, do the throwing knife grind, and then do the carry weight grind thing. Conrad Gillette, the best man can get.
Who is cooler, Leon from Resident Evil or Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverance? Oh, it's a showdown between Mr. Perfect Hair and Sir Muddy Boots, huh? Leon's slick as ice, always ready to dodge a zombie bite with style. Henry? He's the underdog. More mud in your face than bullet to the brain. But there's charm in his scrappy rise. Leon's got the Hollywood flair, but Henry's got the grit and grime, true medieval style. Keep your stick on the ice, kid. It's a tough call.
It is a tough call. Keep your slick on the ice. Henry is awesome. He's like this scruffy. You got mud on your face. I'd go Henry probably. If you big disgrace. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. I'd go Henry probably as well. Henry's got the riz, you know. But that's a hard one. Thank you for the jokers, Irish. I'd go on Leon every day, every time. That is true as well. Oh, we have Iggy. Igmund Palfi, yes. Oh, Mahti, no, wait. Someone. Winterslice, yes. So you still have Iggy. So that's 10 people. Igmund Palfi. And then you can, the wheelchair guy you can hire temporarily. And I think you can hire the... Hello, shorty. Hello, Isokola. I missed you. And thank you for the pictures you sent from Africa. Yeah, we're totally gay together with Isokola. Welcome in, Isokola. Happy Friday. Have Saturday, sorry. And oh no, it's not. You can. It's always okay. It's fine, Iso. Yeah, the Africa motorcycle pictures were definitely cool, Isokola. And I'm so happy you got to experience that. I'm so happy for you. That I think that's something that that's memories for the rest of the life, you know. It looked cool. Getting to motorcycle ride in Africa is pretty awesome. And yes, I am alive. It's been a while, yeah. 3 weeks. You can spam them, and you can spam them in the art section as well, so that you don't have to dump them in the general. So if you spam them there, then everyone won't be like, and then you can spam them. Peons are reporting it. They can cut down the trees and mine the gold. 6 out of 5. 6 out of 5 Africa motorcycling. I believe you. Yes, nice. You do that. I love to see more pictures, especially when you are a talented photographist. It is pretty nice to see. So, everyone go and check out the Discord because ISO Koala is dumping pictures on his trip to Africa with a motorcycle. Africa was top 2. Damn, that's amazing. Japan is 1. Japan is 1, right? I have to remind myself that I'm not... It's important to remember I'm not that kind of orc. Countries? Top 2? What? Exactly. Japan is number 1. But yeah. Okay, so you have Jagged Alliance 2 then. So that was like Ira. Ira you got first with the imp character. And you can grind Ira pretty quickly because she has very high wisdom. So doing the knife throwing grind and doing the strength grind, getting her strength getting her mucles up, and getting her marksmanship up. And all the other stuff that you get from a knife throwing glitch. Oh, and hey, by the way, the wheelchair guy with the... You can get him temporarily. And in 1.13, I think you can get him permanently as well. And the mercenary. Slay. For a week, yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning. You have my ear. You got my ear. You got my ear. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to go back to a JA2 run. I haven't done the hardest difficulty yet. I haven't done the Iron Man hardest difficulty yet, and I do want to do that. About AI, it's that you've been appreciating anything humans make much more. If anything, we people scroll on paper or first try at clay. The sort. Hi, Super Nintendo charmers. I am playing Turbo Overkill FPS shooter right now. It's very fun. I saw a video. I saw some video on it. It looks pretty fun. Christmas tree. Okay, so let's see. And another prompted wall of text. Dimitri is my spirit animal. Boss asks. I forget again. Have you done anything today? I forget again. But see, if you do a native run with Jagged Alliance 2, I do need Barry. I mean, you need Barry Unger. You need Barry Unger with you, you know, to make you feel happy and warm and cozy inside. And try not to blow him up like we did every single time last time. Hey, you, come here. You look around before you stand. Before you stands a young man in a very clean equipment. His jacket and pants are sewn. Blah, 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 blah. Was a Christmas tree. Ask. Give him a middle finger and walk. That's like... They're trying to kill me, but I am professional. Do I have the is good? I have to check it now, chat. Sorry. Let's see. I think I have it. No, terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
He's terrible.
I have it, but I need more. I need to up it. It was very low. We need to. We need to up it right now. We're doing it live. Oh, dude, yeah, we had the mortar shell in his pocket, and we defused the hand grenade, and he just took to the air. My mother would spank me for. Just say it again.
He's terrible.
He's terrible. So Barry lives on. Barry Unger lives on in chat. He's terrible. That was like the epic moment. I don't remember seeing your face around here. That means you are a newbie. And it's me who deals with newbies. If JA2 had ragdolls, Barry would have entered the stratosphere. Well, he kind of did, because he caught on fire and did a somersault. That was pretty cool. I don't give a shit. I can still give him the middle finger and walk away. And you have your chance to make things right. Let's see how obedient you are. Give me your weapons. No. Oswald giggles. Looking like he has some trouble with the head. He has some troubles with the head. Jaddler, so the low strength was a problem because the game doesn't really give you any ranged weapons. So we did a ranged build from the get-go of the game. New California Republic. Somehow I always remember the imp characters. Yeah, the imp characters' voices are also very well ingrained. So yeah, we had the low strength. We did a ranged weapon build from the get-go, and the game doesn't give you any ranged weapons. We played like 4 hours, 5 hours into the game, and we had no ranged weapons. So low strength became the issue here. So we needed to change the build to have higher strength so that we can make some sort of viable run of the game. Apparently, like, if I know, if I know where weapons are, that I can kind of like travel early on, travel and get weapons and, do that. But as far as like, as long as I'm exploring the game blind, it's very hard to kind of like, you're going to have to kind of like live with what you get. And with low strength, I can't use any melee weapons. So all the melee weapons the game gave me was above 4, which gives me negative traits for them. So when you don't have enough strength, your accuracy gets tanked by the weapon and it deals no damage. So we ended up having to fist everything. So fisting everything with accuracy 40% was not, it just doesn't work. So we reset. I took my time. I'm going to post a video, Jaddlers, on the YouTube. I just need to add my commentary to the video. So Giggle has its place, just like all things. So I'll post a video. So they'll show the build and what I did in Tartarus. So I stole everything from Tartarus. Which quote was it you're looking for? You can feast the cow. Exactly, and that's we talked about it at the beginning of the stream as well. That's the kind of like genuine like Fallout 2 experience. I remember doing that with Fallout 2 back when I was playing it originally too. That I spent probably 5 or 6.
In Resident Evil Requiem, you are sneaking as Grace and being all scared of zombies, etc. Then you go trough the same area as Leon after her. Just shooting, axing, chainsawing, and kicking the same enemies easily in the same hallways. I laughed my laugh mucles till they ached.
I laughed my laugh mucles to failure. Laugh mucles to failure. 9 sets. That's amazing. Yeah. Tickle the laugh mucles, son. So, yeah, so that was like, I probably did maybe like 5 or 6 builds back in the day of Fallout 2 and got out from Arroyo and like to the den pretty much. And then at the den, you were like, no, this is not going to work. Jacked laugh mucles. And that happened quite often. So that's why I had like burning passion hate towards the Arroyo, the fucking temple part. I was like, ooh, I have to do this shit again. But it was worth it. The game is awesome. So Fearless, I think you and your titanium balls will make a great addition to the gate guards. Get your ass there fast. If I hear that you are hanging around instead of doing your job, you are fucked. Do I look like one of your bitches? Why don't you go guard the gate? And while you walking around blah blah blah, let's try our luck. Oh, look at that. Our boy has some balls. And now you lost yours. Fight! Fight, 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 fight. Sigh and leave. Yeah, but Dude! Dude, we got ring fighting. Look, this dude is shadow training here.
Join me, Lork. Feel the power of the dumb side of the farce. We will strain your laugh mucals until you get a fucking hernia.
Oh, dude, this dude has some sort of rifle as well. Let's steal it. Yay! Nail rifle. Thank you. Save the game. Legit. Something about Darth Vader swearing is just awesome. Look at this. Look at this motorcycle. Oh, dude. Unfortunately, this one is broken. This one is broken. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Is that game doing us hinty hints that there could possibly be a motorcycle? Spectator. So who runs this shit show? Spectator. One of the jackals. Get lo- Oh, okay. How rude. You see a giant of a man, not much taller than you. But he's very well built. Nice. So he's like Leon. So they're giving, like, the game, the writing here gives you tons of premise, you know. Like, it tells you what kind of, like, person is, like, before you, you know, stuff like this. In very long explanations. So it's almost like book writing, you know, in a video game. Pre-war badge, supermarket employee, leather jacket. It says Stan. Hey, you. Thug stares at you. What do you want? To ask some questions. So, who's in charge here? The fuck? Go slip it off. Okay. Another question. Okay, so he's not apparently the cage fighting chief thingamadoodle. Not now. Go away. Ron Jeremy's well built. Local. Maybe the local has something for me. Okay, walk away. Dude. Oswald. Maybe Oswald is the chief here, though, anyways. It would seem to be so. The RPG series I've been reading with my wife, Dungeon Crawler Carl, also has very nice verbose character and more descriptions. Sometimes those aren't pretty nice, yeah. But for... What the frick? Someone's yelling, kicking in teeth here. Yeah, here, for instance, like, less is more in this kind of setting. They could use way more stuff with just barks. And not have so much detailed kind of like stuff that you have to read in the dialogue prompt. Repair shotgun. To carry out repair work, you need shotgun repair kit. Okay, so we need to find a shotgun repair kit. We found a repair bench, and I did not know that that is a thing. So let's see if we can find a shotgun repair kit. I would love to get the shotgun running. What is that? Wooden spear. Seems like he doesn't give you much attention. What is it, young lad? I'm actually new here. Yeah. See, new here and already broke something. The youth these days. I didn't break anything. Speaking of retro gaming, I need help, shorty. I'm too hooked. I'm hooked on a feeling that retro games is good. It is good. Retro is awesome. Shoot. I need a suit of green armor. Like the one Olympus guards wear. A green armor? Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember. You can just go and buy it from one of our vendors. That one near the entrance. Didn't you realize that yourself? Oh, food. Dude, I also want food now. What do you need help with, Mahti Mokari, otherwise? Hooked with retro games? Have you tried a crisp, clean can of lighter fluid with DDT and laced with uranium? Monster, make it your last drink. See, you always have to, like, an addiction needs always to be like fixed with another addiction. And like energy drinks, that's totally fine, especially when you're like creeping into your 40s and 50s. So drinking 8 cans of White Monster a day. Awesome. That's awesome. An awesome idea. Yeah, we did see the well, you see, there is this game called World of Warcraft. I know your problem. I never played World of Warcraft. I'm one of those who wanted more Warcraft. And then they roll out, look, this is the same game, but with the name World at the beginning. I was like, go fuck yourselves. So I'm one of those. And, well, then, yeah, I didn't have any friends, you know, that played MMOs. Again, Elephant, welcome in, Norsu. Yeah, I didn't have any friends that played MMOs, like IRL friends, so I never got into MMOs. So, it was kind of weird that I never kind of got around, you know, to get into the MMOs. So I never played any of the MMOs. World of Warship, World of Tanks, Wow, World of Warships. I have seen 0 warships so far. I'm retroing in Outland. And I feel that people like who are longtime fans of World of Warcraft kind of like hate the state of World of Warcraft today. But I mean, it is understandable because, you know, the game has evolved over the decades. Probably something that you wouldn't really recognize as the original. I feel like born is becoming an overused term that I'm tired of. The Finnish commercial of World of Tanks. Yeah, I do like those commercials. They are pretty well made. Donkey Peli. Yeah, I had a friend that played World of Tanks. He was really high rank in that game as well. He played it for a long time. No, it's too expensive. You want to get it yourself. You get yourself a nice suit of armor and not spend batteries. You know, there is a way. I might even help you out. Except, they don't even say dot in the end. It's so ridiculous. Except, you know, there is nothing free in this world. I might have some broken machinery over here. standing idle for a week already. That I would fix myself, but I need the parts, which are in the Chris warehouse. The Chris warehouse. Where is the Chris warehouse, though? Without the machine, I'm doing everything with my bare hands. My bare hands. Would you give me one of your geifers? I see. In the warehouse, you say. We'll fix your machinery, don't you worry. Mutta ethän sinä ennen niitä pistänyt. That's wonderful. You are so accommodating, young lad. Everyone else, blah, blah. The lazy-ass Chris already knows I need the parts. So, be kind, bring them to me, and I'll stand here and wait. Sounds simple. This sounds too simple. Yes, exactly, portable. Yeah, it's one of those things, you know. Why did that turn pink? Okay, let's see the nail gun here. What kind of damage? The Glocker has 8. 8 to 20. This has quite long range as well. 42 range. Okay, this is quite a decent weapon, actually. Well, not a decent one, but like a okay one. And then you see an ad on a television commercial for a F2P tank game. Very true. But man, do I miss the old Finnish commercials. Finnish commercials were freaking off the hook back in the 90s. They went all in with the commercials back in the day. Nowadays, every commercial is like, it's like just a translated version of some other country version. Like a German something, and then they just dub it over or something. Billy. So this dude is a Billy. Boring commercials. Ei taida tyttö tietää, että patukkaa tarjolla. Yeah, a lot of them were, yeah, but many were specific. At least the beer commercials, the Olympus beer commercials were fucking nice. The keltainen pörssi, the räppikone version was very good. Wait, I have my chat open in the wrong window here. Jussi, welcome in, exactly. Patukka mainos was a classic. Tobacco commercials from the 60s. I haven't seen those. Boston voimasavuke. Oh man, I need to Google those now. Welcome in, Jussi. How is Mr. Viini Kellari doing? Why the fuck are you hanging around here? I don't know. I'm just looking around. You guys definitely have a way of organizing things. Better watch your mouth. He irritably pulls his beard. I'm in charge of the workshop. For now. Blah, blah. Ask Carl. Blah, blah. Exactly. The keltainen pörssi. The keltainen pörssi. The myydään räppikone. Yo. Yo, man. Chicago. I love that commercial. Myydään räppikone ja kaveria. Oikot, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, yeah. Isokuola, I agree. That's been, like, Oh my god, they've done it like it was funny once, you know, but now they've been doing it for years, and it's like, dude, stop it already. Medic, yeah, oof, okay, yeah, oof, yeah. Some commercials should not be coming back. Thanks for asking. I just finished playing PUBG. Oh, PUBG. I love PUBG. I loved PUBG. I haven't played it for probably 6 years. You are meeting a newcomer, blah, blah, blah. Dad, who was that? It was a Raimo Helmin. That won't be a problem. I won't distract. Oh, yeah. We don't want to talk with this guy. Okay, so we need to go to the warehouse. Let's see if we can find the warehouse somewhere. Where do we come out? Okay, so we're back at the camp. So the warehouse would then probably be here. Let's see if we can find the parts to get an armor. Painting shit on the trams and it's not even funny. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I haven't been to Tampere in a few years, so I'd probably not seen the oikotie thing. And for anyone non-Finnish does not understand at all what we're talking about, I want to ask you something. Can you go eat? No. Okay, so this dude didn't have. I would have said that this is. Well, this is Kyle, so this is technically maybe wrong. Junk. Let's have a look-see at the Junk. Huge burgers. Locked? Dude, we found something that's locked. Nice. It gives me 54 experience. Flashlights, nice. Oh, booze. Whiskey. Tamperehan on Suomen, Saksa ei siihen auta edes kalan maksa öljy. That's alright. Jackal grip. What is a jackal grip? Scorpion tail, okay? Okay, so this is not the right storage. So I'm thinking, you know how to make a jackal revolver. The frick? Craft a jackal revolver. Dude, so we can do a grip. Oh, dude, that looks sick. I do like that. I do like the crafting system in this game. I gotta admit. The crafting system is pretty awesome. I want to change the song. Where do we get a better song?
Kalifin tytär on kaapattu. Hädissään tyttö huutaa apua, mutta kuuleeko kukaan? Missä on janoisia, siellä on myös Kari Grandi. Ja hän tietää, miten toimia. Hän on kaikkien janoisten sankari. Aikamme legenda. Kari Grandi.
Kari Grandi. That's a juice commercial written told to you by Max Payne. I love that one. Thank you. Kari Grandi. Can we get he did make it more, but yeah, he made it more imposing, definitely. Let's see if we can get a good song here. Man, I have too many songs on the list when I can't find what I'm looking for. Here we go. We need an ad break with some Curse of Monkey Island. Obviously. I do have the new Monkey Island game as well. I would love to play that at some point. Even though it might be mediocre, you know? I don't know. I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know. But we do love Monkey Island. And I do love I like the art style they went. And the Gilbert is back. As over, but we need to listen to the Curse of Monkey Island. How awesome. Oh, dude. We played so many point and click games on this channel as well. I was reminiscing kind of like a few weeks ago. A new Monkey Island? Oh yeah, there's the Return to Monkey Island. Ron Gilbert came back to write a Monkey Island game. 2023, I think. It looks decent. It's probably, yeah, you know, it's not gonna be the originals. It's not gonna compete, but still. Some retribution, well, redemption, you know. And I'm not one of those who actually kind of like dislike Monkey Island either, post Gilbert. You know? Like, even like I played one of the Telltale.
Leon S. Kennedy, more like Leon S.
Interrupted
Kennedy,
by
more like
Arnie.
Leon S. Lilliputian. Dude so small, he will never
Lilliputian.
have the mucles to punch proper-sized bikers, an alien or a reindeer. Guys should start eating more protein and veggies to get more mucles. And then do meth, or just cocaine to stay in the gym 24/7. To get big mucles like me. Now let me quote this Japanese series I recently watched. Ya 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 ya.
That's good, Matti Moukari. Thank you. Cocaina. Oh my god. That is a core memory. What an awesome film. Cocaina. Okay, let's get back to the game. We'll do a moment more. We'll just do a scoot more. We've been exploring the jackals. We've been exploring the jackal's den here. And I found this very interesting. I've liked this area in general. Very well made. It kind of like it feels like, you know, a base of operations for evil people. I like that. And the music is quite imposing. Exactly, cocainum. Cocainum. Okay, so we have a box here. We have an AK there and a box here, which we can't open. We need to be more skillful. Ooh, a knife. Okay, so this is not the correct warehouse. Frick, where is the warehouse then? Maybe it's off. Maybe it's off-site. Let's leave the jackal's lair. Scratches his armpit. Skinny little fella. What you looking at, arsehole? Why did he have a very bad Irish accent that I can't do? What you looking at, arsehole? I can't do it. Watch your mouth, you would get your teeth kicked in. Oh, shite. You shite. Why would there be I don't know. I'm Casper. A bookie. Pointed by Loudmouth himself. A bookie? So, you can take a bet. You can take bets then. Yes. Contribution fee is 1,000 batteries. Shit. Too much, not interested. Stop fucking around and smart ass. I better take a walk. Okay, so we have a bookie here. We can do gambling. Oh, nice. Feasting gambling. Gotta love some feasting gambling. See, the guy he was talking about. So the armory here should have Tartarus armor here. No, where is it? I had a feeling this was it. Bop. That's a big ass bop, by the way. Thank you for the videos. No, he doesn't have the armor. Wait, what? What? Well, the mightiest of banhammers. So the meadows, that we already had as well. So it didn't unlock any new areas either. So the warehouse is definitely somewhere here in the jackals area. Worship my Leon. That is the correct way to do it. Okay. Who's that? Raider wearing steel armor. Raider. Oh, there's 2 areas here. Wait. Wait. 1, 2. These are different areas. Okay, so maybe I can access... Ooh, a strongbox. Oh yeah. I'm interested. From the the videos I saw some death scene stuff. While picking around the lock, you rattle pain dislocated your wrist. Dude, did I take permanent damage? Okay, no cripple. Dude, slipped. So, yeah, I didn't realize that it was that it was out already. I did, but the death scene stuff looked amazing. Okay, so we have a battle sledge. Oh, dude. Gotta love it. Let's take the duck shot and wrench. We're gonna go Half-Life on these motherfuckers and hit them with a wrench in the brain. Okay, let's take this area because I haven't... I do still have RE7 and 8. Yeah, I haven't played the newer ones. The FPS ones, I don't know. Like, the main thing I had there was that for me, it kind of didn't feel like Resident Evil, you know? Don't bother me. Okay. We really don't have RE9. Yeah, but you see, if you bring back Leon, it's gonna be popular for sure. I'm defo gonna use the fly swatter. The fly swatter mod. I haven't seen that one. RE6. Oh, well, but see, that the thing is that he hadn't been gone long enough then, because you still got Leon in Resident Evil 4, and then you bring back, bring him back for 6. Yeah. Even Ada grät musta nahkahousut did not save RE6. Yeah, well, have a job. End the dialogue. He looks at you like you were a piece of fresh shit. I just realized I need to boot up RE6 again. I haven't played RE6 either. But I was way bigger on the original RE games myself. Turn out Winter said no shit. No shit, you got to use to turn it on and off. That is awesome, dude. Old school. Old school. What are you, some sort of wizard? It is true though, yeah. I've stumbled upon that a few times myself. I've been trying to troubleshoot something, and then I just unplug it and put it back in. It's like, it works. But I haven't needed to ask help at that point yet, you know? Nails. Let's take the nails. I don't want the cup, though. RE6 almost killed the franchise. But yeah, I know that. It's very rare I have had to get into that, but man, it's awesome. It's awesome to hear. It's becoming more and more rare that it happens. You have to give that advice. Did you try to reset it? Why can't I find this goddamn... Let's have a look-see here in the organizer. Chris Morena's warehouse. I was in Chris Morena's warehouse. Oh, maybe I need to talk with Chris. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Tech support autoplay. So, which one was the RE6? Was that the... What was it called? Was it something like Biohazard or something? What was it called? Wait later. Resident Evil 6. Which one was the Biohazard game? I remember that one. All of them are. Yeah, the Japanese name is Biohazard, but it had like a... I remember seeing some artwork for this one. Yeah, but it is RE6, yeah, that I'm talking about. Outbreak, the online game. Oh yeah, that was also a thing. Because wasn't this the one where they tried to kind of like make, I don't even know what were they trying? The game sold 15.2 million copies. 15.2 million copies. See, that just goes to show that. See, that just goes to show that the Capcom can do anything with the RE series, and people will just buy it. They can just condense a pile of shit into a CD. The Umbrella Corps, yeah. But this is the one. The RE6 is the one that I'm thinking of. I just remember that I saw the Japanese kind of like artwork for it, like the Biohazard artwork for it. And I just remembered that was shit. Almost 16 million copies for a terrible game. But yeah, this was the one where I just remember seeing like the menu, like they had the side tab thing on the screen that somehow kind of like felt almost like Dead Space thing going on, and it was like exactly for COD. It's kind of like if you're a fan of the multiplayer, which was the game's focus. Yeah, Radland has been playing, by the way, Modern Warfare 1 and 2 currently, and the campaign doing also online play on the original. Oh Lord, Umbrella Corps. So he's been playing the campaign played through Modern Warfare 1, or like COD 4, and now Modern Warfare 2, playing through the campaign. Oh my god. How amazing were the campaigns for those games? Like, exactly, someone talked about like Michael Bay action, you know. It is, but it is. It's so cheesy, but it's this action film cheesy. Michael Bay, it's the perfect and like comparison there, because it is a Michael Bay action film, you know. It's so cheesy and it's so freaking funny and cool. Like why aren't they doing that? Why aren't they doing more of that? Like yeah. You get to play the scene from The Rock. Like where did they go wrong? It's like, it's insane. It is insane to me to see that the new Black Ops game that they pushed out, the AI, oh my god. ChatGPT, please give me a COD game. The ghillie suit sneaking in your crew. That was in the first game, right? Yeah, that was in the first one, yeah, where you get caught up there and then you have to run to the helicopter rendezvous point thing. Oh my god. Amazing shit right there. And dude, the airport shit. Oh my god, they would never get away with it today. But like back in the day, it was like, it was cinema, yeah. You know, it was Hollywood cinema. The video game was like, and then they, oh my god, I saw a dude play, who I follow. He was playing the new Black Ops game. I sat there for like 10 minutes and I was like, no, how did Black Ops 1, which is like the campaign in Black Ops 1 is amazing for an FPS game, like where the focus is online playing, you know, online PvP, has like, it has hidden within it like this amazing campaign. NW stands for Mech Warrior. That is true, Winter Slice. Yeah, Arma, yeah, that is pretty cool as well. Desi's butt. How dare you? 27 months, dude.
You look like a delicious ham, Sammy. Totally worth a floppy armed sprint.
Hey, it's aerodynamic. Air ketoing. Welcome, Desi. Happy. Thank you for the subby, dude. That is insane. 27 months. Was cool then. No thanks. Oh, dude, Medic. No. Radly replaying them now. The campaigns. Dude, they hit so different. Like, they just emphasize even more what the problem is today. Like, with the FDF mod. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 3 päästi kylmempiä. But yeah, it is very tight, like short. The campaign is often very short. There's not many hours of gameplay there. Exactly. Yeah. See, I never played that. I never played that mod. I should. But Arma was something else. That, like, the scripted campaign is like, the thing is that the campaign was extra back in the day. So, what? I never did play it back. I never played that originally. But still, dude, the campaign, man, it hits different. Campaigns were a huge part of the game. Yeah, but for like Modern Warfare as well, like, the campaign is amazing, and the content is there. See, but Enemy is the best game. A man in his 30s is constantly scanning his surroundings. Blah 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 blah. Who are you? What do you want? Only a traveler. I'm here on an important mission. As you open your mouth, he immediately interrupts you. Before you say something, I'm warning you, I don't like when someone waves his weapon in front of my face. Do you have a weapon, right? But despair is good. Once you've beaten Enemy, you can come and tell me that you're the better gamer than me, because I'm never gonna beat that game. I carry it with me. I'm actually against violence. I don't use weapons. He looks surprised because I'm lying. But yeah. No, it's great, Medic. Enemy Tempest of Violence. Maybe one day you won't need your blankie and pacifier. But yeah, see, that's the thing, that for like a full AAA price, the campaign for something like Modern Warfare or Black Ops is very steep. For sure. But I remember the Black Ops campaign, it may have taken me back in the day, I don't know, maybe 12 hours to finish. Well, no, not 12, maybe 10 hours to beat, which is a good chunk already. That is a good chunk of gameplay. And with Modern Warfare 1, you got the campaign, and then you got the Mile High mission when you beat the game. So there is a lot of, like, offline content there for sure. Modern Warfare 2, on the other hand, I don't know how much extra that has. And Modern Warfare 3, I remember I got that bundled with the Xbox I bought, and I beat it. That had a very beefy campaign. The campaign for Modern Warfare 3 was pretty long already. So that was a good chunk. I never did the PvP gaming myself. The multiplayer was not a thing for me. I got into multiplayer, probably like shooters, I got into multiplayer with PUBG. So I was very late to the game there. So I was pretty bad at it. And I'm still pretty bad at it. But it can be fun sometimes. Oh well, yeah. Well, we did do Quake back in the day. PUBG was fun. It was so fun. It was so fun. How did you make it so far here without any weapons? I suggest you get yourself some big fucking piece. The bigger the better, or you're gonna get squashed fast. Quack. What do you want? I want to ask you some questions. I need some spare parts for a workshop machine. Yeah, I have the parts. If you need them, you're gonna do something for me. Oh my God. Fetch quest. Chat. Fetch quest. Girls just wanna have fun. What do you want me to do? There's this one dick helping me with trading duties. His name is Kyle, and he pisses me off. I always was a little confused why people moved from. Oh yeah, that still confuses me. Like how people went from PUBG to Fortnite. Like that baffles my brain. Yeah, I don't get it. I still don't get it. I still don't get how Fortnite like got one over on PUBG. Again, it had, well, Fortnite had all the memes and all the fun stuff and the colors and all, you know. PUBG didn't have that, but it can be. Fortnite, well, that is true. Yeah, Fortnite was free when PUBG was 20 euros. Yeah, that's probably it. That is probably the first initial reason. What did it? That can be. I see you are not quite fond of your assistant. I fucking hate it. Yeah. See, free to play will always beat shit you have to pay for. As long as like they're comparable quality wise, you know. This moron wants to take my place. He spreads stupid rumors about me and such. I would shoot him myself. Once a week. Exactly, Marty. Yeah. I don't know, man. Free feels too high of a price to play Fortnite. But see, if you're into the Battle Royale thing, you know, if you like that PvP, like, stuff, I get it. I get it then. Like, free to play will beat it. I didn't play. To race 3 guide. And one thing that was massive over on PUBG was that the cheating, the amount of cheating for a game that you had to pay for back then. Yeah, and they blatantly did nothing. They didn't even try to do anything about it. Like, they didn't even try to lie to their customers that they were doing anything about it. And that was a big of an issue for me as well. I mean, people cheat in all these PvP games. People pay good money for cheats, like any wall hacks or like aimbot stuff or anything. People pay top dollar to get these latest software that aren't detected by different anti-cheats. Yeah, and even the rootkits don't prevent anything, but that's the thing, that you get rootkit like kernel level anti-cheat, and it does nothing. It does nothing for these cheaters. I saw this. Yeah. Yeah, but portable, it's weird. People are weird. People are like the parasocial relationship people have with PvP games is it's insane. It is insane. It is insanity. It is some level of insanity. It is crazy. I know this guy who plays Apex Legend. I actually played Apex with him a good while as well, and he's very good at the game. So he's been doing stuff like he grinds accounts for other people. They pay him money for him to max out their account, and he just doesn't unlock anything. He doesn't open any loot boxes or these freaking robot things the Apex game has. He doesn't unlock anything. He just grinds the levels max out, and then he gives the account back to the original owner, and they pay him money for it. It's like, how is this a thing? Like, like in the world, how is this a thing? How can you make money of this? So if Kyle dies, that's not my doing. It doesn't need that. I don't need that. If you want to make a quick profit, you could assist me. What do you want me to do? Exactly, Mahti Mokari. They're so like the people who use the cheat are technically the victims, because the people making the cheats are making the money hand over fist, and it's basically like watching. It's like drug addicts and the dealers. It's technically that, you know. So the people who want the stuff, they're just the addicts, you know. And these peddlers, oh my god, they make so much money. They make so much money of these cheats. It's insane. Just to get the KD. I need my KD, dude. My KD. I need to keep it high because I saw the streamer called Nick Merckx have a high KD. You know. Insane. Chris whispers, put this fucking prick down and you'll get rewarded. But no one should know we had this talk. And find someone to replace him. I won't handle the things here myself. If you do that and won't rat me, I'm gonna make you very happy. It's gonna jerk us off in the toilet. No. Cancelled online again. It's getting way too late for this bullshit. I'm not sorry though. Oh, dude. Agreed. I'll put Kyle down and find a replacement for him. Great. I'm waiting for the news, and know this. Everything he says about me is a dirty fucking lie. So Kyle is a fucking liar, and that's Kyle over there. Look at that little cunt. That's Kyle. We're gonna put him in the ground. We're putting Kyle in there. He thinks Monster doesn't suit you, you know. We're putting Kyle in the ground for a hand job on the toilet. Nice. Okay. But that will be for later. We're gonna have to end stream for tonight. We've been at it for a... Thank you for the clip, Desi. Yeah, exactly. I know my community. But we're gonna put Kyle down. You can fist cow. Oh, dude, we say weird shit when we're coming to midnight. We're saying weird shit online, okay? But it's so fun again. New York is suing Valve because of Counter-Strike for underage gambling. But the game is rated M for mature. So, the kids are lying about their age. Parents are responsible, not Valve. I agree. A gazillion %. Parents are responsible, Not the company. Not the company. The company is not here to parent your kids. You are the parent. Exactly. I have video games to do it for me. This is insane. How is this a thing? It's like with all this fucking Discord bullshit right now as well. Won't anyone think of the children? Well, yeah, the parents should. The parents should think of the children. And fucking monitor what they're doing online. If they're children. Duh. What a fucking mind blow. Like, boom. What an insane concept. Especially not Keir Starmer. Like if you want someone to think about the children, I definitely don't want Keir Starmer in the UK thinking of the children. I had kids to not parent them, yeah. Exactly. Meanwhile, Stop Killing Games is morphing into proper political limbs across the globe. It's insane. It's insanity. Exactly, Winter Slice. Exactly, Winter Slice. Buy your kid a Compaq 486 486 DOS represent. And play fucking Prince of Persia like a normal person. When you beat Prince of Persia in an hour, then you're adult enough to play Fallout 2. And shoot mutants with a minigun, ripping them to shreds. See, that grinds my gears. That grinds my gears. And then you have some city in New York suing a Valve. Oh my god.
Bastardos!
Bastardos. The thing is that there is very, 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 very many high people in high places going for Valve at the moment, which is interesting. That scene is toxic as heck. Yeah, you don't let your kids play Counter-Strike, dude. That's for sure. They can play Fortnite. Kids can play Fortnite. But yeah, well, Valve has been in like they're getting sued from all different angles at the moment because they're not doing all this bullshit that everyone for some reason is trying to force everyone to do, like Discord at the current moment. It's weird. It's weird. Monty Mogari, really, that's so awesome. ASCII porn. Oh, dude. Imagine the year 1992. Mahti Moukari slapping in that Commodore 64 tape and it being ASCII porn. Oh, dude. This game is shit. That is true. Winter Slice. Keir Starmer is actively murdering his party. Oh my god, Mahti Mokari. That is so awesome. Like 6-year-old being like, what is this? This is just terrible game. This is bullshit. I wanted fucking Boulder Dash. What is this? Didn't they hand out a ton of VAC bans when Steam was green for the prawn sprays? Yeah. It's a weird world. It's a weird world we're living in. The thing is that ownership of the internet is the next new thing. That's the next big thing for these lizards up in high places. The one who manages internet is king of information. So it's the new space race. Ownership over the internet is the new space race for these people. It's all about control. And let's not bow down to control. But luckily, we're smart people. We can figure shit out. And I've posted in my Discord, actually, for anyone who is there, that we're gonna see, they coming back this weekend. I may actually stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Well, I need to get the video for the first part of this that I played offline. I need to get my commentary recorded and slapped on there and the video posted, and then I can stream. Kind of wish I had that tape. Yeah, that would be cool, yeah, to have that tape and to see it now. But yeah, so Discord postponed this fucking ID thing, and which means that the Discord server is still gonna go, but we'll see what the coming months will tell us. I've been looking into alternatives, but I mean the Discord is just the main place for the regulars, which is how I want to also to keep it. Like, it's a place for the regulars who hang out in general. So we'll if we want to chit chat together, we'll find a way. But for now, Discord is the place. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but I'll inform where we're moving if this ID thing becomes a thing. Then I'm pulling the plug on a Discord server and my entire Discord account. So people can't reach me through there if this happens. The first fucking whiff of it asking us in, then all channels are safe. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. It's still, the problem is that like half of my viewership, half of my viewership is British. And this is mainly a UK thing. So I'm not gonna force people that watch me or like hang out in the Discord have to shell out their ID just to be able to hang out with us on the Discord. So that's not gonna be a thing, you know. Pelopal. Exactly. See, Mahti, we need you in the Discords and in the communities. I've been looking into Root. Root looks interesting. That's pretty close. It's a little bit scuffy, but still, there are alternatives. And as the further this goes, won't someone please think of the Sheeta men? See, we'll find a way. And I'll be posting in the Discord that I just posted when I'm going live next. I don't know yet. Yeah, tomorrow could work still. Tomorrow could work. Could be fun. But I just need to record the commentary for the YouTube video. IRC does not have the community. That is true, yeah. It doesn't. It lacks. Winter Slice, exactly. See, that's why I have the TTS. So Sheetaman doesn't become a thing here. Root chat might be a thing. It could be. ASCII porn in the Discord. See, that's how we get ID checked. Everyone gets ID checked if someone posts ASCII porn in the Discord. Like live sharing of gameplay. Exactly, ASCII porn. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll keep playing this. And I'll also be playing this offline as well, to some extent. And I'll be making YouTube videos of the offline plays as well. So follow the YouTube channel as well. It's on the... Here. There's the... There, somewhere there. Is the YouTube channel. I'm gonna try the Mise Lankelo ID. That would be bold, but Winter Slice. ASCII butt. Yeah. So because when we're live streaming these, I get very little progress done in these games because we go on tangents and chat shit more than we do the gameplay. So I've noticed that offline playing these, I get shit done in like 2 hours. I get massive progress. Tangents on this channel? Certainly not. Like something like half sword we can do. Very little progress. Yeah. That's true. That is true. We chat more shit than we play the game, you know. So offline progress could be a good thing. But I will chop them together for YouTube. Talking about Cheetahman, YouTube, my friends, amazing remix song, 50 Cent feature Cheetahman. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream, dude. Oh, you see, dropping all the juicy YouTube stuff. But my eyes are killing me in this lighting. Clearly, my eyeballs are not used to streaming for a few weeks. Yeah, exactly. That, but you can, when you're live streaming something, you can always double the game time just because you're streaming it for all the bullshit that happens, you know, on the side. But now, let's pop on out for tonight. Boom. All the farts. Hail the farts. Inhale the farts. Thank you, peoples, for being in.
What the fuck is this?
And thank you for the raids, Alf Joe, with a massive raid. Thank you for the resubbies, Captain Catnip, Medic Finland, Prosthetic Brain. Thank you for the subby over on YouTube, Devin Lanier. Nice. Nice. Gotta love that. Subbies? You want... Hey, it didn't work. Type it again. I didn't hear. You want some more. Type it again. Type it again. I didn't hear that you want some more. Thank you for the beaties, everyone. There's... Wait.
How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is...
Joe Pesci. What the fuck? Oh my god, how many beaties were here?
You want some more?
Medic, Irish, medic. Jesus, guys. Prosthetic Brain, Winter Slice. And Prosthetic Brain. Yeah, there we go. Jesus, guys. Now. Man, that was Joe playing a Tropico. That triggered some stuff in my brain. I was like, oh my god. I could have so much fun with Tropico live. I mean, infinite fun. Yes. Yes, I've been looking into getting some sort of a new time schedule to stream more consistently. My current time slot, what I'm now using, is very hard to get running anymore. Mainly because of my kids being bigger, so they don't want to have to sit quietly there when I play games. So that's a big issue for the streamy streams. So you guys will have to sadly manage with me now that I'm trying to find some sort of solution for it. A separate streaming room would be the solution for me. Exactly. I gotta give them CS lobbies. I'm gonna give them accounts so they can do PvP online gaming. And we're going to say hi to Irish Champ, moderator of the show, and all-around awesome person playing Vezi 9. You can guess what that is. And have a good night. This is Bot, Prosthetic Brain, Medic, Finland, Winter Slice, Rainer IRL. Thank you for being in. Mahti Moukari, Portable Jerk Ops, Jaddlers, and who else said good night here? Blah blah blah. Setekus. Have a good night. Kisses on the mouth. Bye.